Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're doing another customization battle in Grand Theft Auto Online with my good friends NPC and Twingo. In today's customization battle, we are going to be customizing and battling over the Gauntlet Hellfire, which is on discount this week. Very cool car. We're very excited to customize this. But of course, before we get into anything else, the loser of last week's customization battle, which was the Ocelot Virtue, is going to have to remake their car into a stock vehicle. And I'm the loser. Now, unfortunately, the pinned comments got removed on NPC and I's video, so we don't actually have the total voting numbers. However, the last that we all looked, I was losing pretty badly, so I've just gone ahead and said that, you know, being the humble person I am, that I've lost the customization battle. So we're gonna have to, well, take the customization off of my Virtue. So we're gonna get into that, and then of course we're gonna get into the customization battle. Okay, well, I guess it's time for me to say goodbye to the customization options on the Virtue. So
good riddance.
Hey, don't be mean. I love how my Virtue looks.
Yeah, well, clearly not everyone agrees with you.
What is decoloring? Is that white or black?
Fully
White.
defeated.
There it is.
Not getting me, boy.
Oh wow.
What? So fast. Oh.
Ooh, L. Can't even hit me. Ooh. Man, it must suck to be terrible at GTA. I still missed. Still missed. Oh, no, no. No, no, no. No. Well, that was just straight up disrespectful. All right. Well, it's time to redeem ourselves. This customization battle I'm not playing. We're gonna win this one 100,000%, boys. All right, here we are in Los Santos Customs. We gotta go hard on this one. So we're gonna go for the armor all the way up, brakes all the way up, obviously. For the bumpers, we do have quite a few good different options here. I am thinking that I want to go for probably the stock splitter. Wait, whoa. I'm confused. All these bumper options are exactly the same. Except there's, what? I'm confused. Oh, you could do a secondary colored front bumper? What? Probably the carbon splitter, I think. I think that's going to look the best. For the rear bumper, the only thing we can add is the wheelie bar and the chute. I'm not going for that. I think that's kind of a bad look, so we'll avoid that. Engine all the way up, of course. For the exhaust, we got to go for something aggressive for sure, but not like too crazy, I feel like. So the stock exhaust, the big bore's there as well. We got the tuner exhaust, and then there's the race exhaust. I kind of like the tuner though. We're gonna go for that one. It's not like super aggressive, so I think it looks good. For the grille on this car, we can go for a grille delete, a secondary grille, a black grille, a primary open grille, secondary open grille, or a black open grille. I kind of like the look of the black open grille. I think that's going to be the one that we're going to go for, because why not? Headlight covers, of course, we can go for one of these if we choose to. You can do like the headlight intake, which is kind of cool, but I think that it kind of looks bad almost, so I'm just going to avoid doing anything for the headlight covers at all. For the hood, we can go for the smooth hood and get rid of this sort of shaker here. We also have the secondary color hood as well, the carbon hood, the primary vented hood, secondary vented as well, and carbon vented on top of that. We have the dual filter blower, large filter blower, the oval intake bug catcher, the triple intake, and then back to stock. I think that what I want to go for maybe is the primary vented hood, because you still get the detail of the engine there, but it's just, you know, some more detail on the hood itself. So I think I'm going to go for the primary vented hood for right now. At least we might change that in the future though, we'll see. For the lights, we are of course going to go xenon. I am going to avoid the neon kit today. I just don't think that it's going to look super good. Now we can go for the dual white stripes or the dual red stripes, or of course the dual blue stripes as well. All three of those options look really, really good. I know the white you can't really see because the car's white. We'll revisit that. You know what? Actually, before we do anything else, let's just go and change the color of the car. We'll just go to a silver for right now. We're not going to keep it silver by any means, but we'll change it to silver just so that we can see all of the livery options. So dual white stripes, not a bad look. We got the dual red stripes as well, the dual blue stripes. We have the Bravado billboard livery. This one's kind of cool. I feel like this is one that you could maybe see in real life. We also have the black racer stripes. This is, I think, maybe my favorite livery for the Gauntlet, and this might be one that we go for today. I'm not 100% sure. Also have the black two-tone, which does the hood and then the side stripe here, as well as the sides of the cabin here, and then the whole trunk as well. Kind of cool. We also have the Weekend Warrior, which is camo, not a big fan of it. The Redwood Stock Car, the Too Much Free Time, the Raceway Hero, the Bravado Racing, the Royal Tribute, and then back to none. I think we're probably going to go with some sort of stripe livery for this thing. I'm honestly thinking the black racer stripes look so good, so I think I'm just going to throw these on for right now. We might change it later, we'll have to see. For the plate, we are going to go yellow on black for sure. For the rear panel on this car, we have the stock rear panel, we also have the primary rear panel, the secondary or the carbon rear panel as well. We have the black surround and plating, primary surround and plating, and the secondary surround and plating. I'm going to leave it stock because I think that that is the same black option that we have on the front of the car, so we're just going to leave that alone completely. Now for the color of the car itself, we could go for several different things here. I'm thinking something bright is going to work really well with this livery that we've got on the car right now. I'm just not sure what color I want to go for. Could go for an orange with the black, doesn't look bad at all. Could go yellow and black. That's pretty cheese. It's definitely a pretty common choice. So we have that. Of course, we could do. We've also got like a green. I feel like a green could be good, but I don't know what green would like really work with it. I'm not 100% sure on a green. Of course, we could go for a blue as well, but I feel like blue is also really basic. So I'm kind of inclined to not go for something like that. I was thinking about a bleached brown. I feel like bleached brown somehow works on this car really well, especially with this livery that we have on it. So that is an option. Could also go for a white. A white wouldn't be terrible, I don't think, honestly. So that is an option that we have as well. Of course, we could go ultra blue with this livery, but I feel like that is pretty basic, and I have been going for a lot of blues recently, so I am feeling kind of inclined to sort of avoid that option. Lime green is something that we could 100% go for. The only thing is right now it's locked, so I would have to drive all the way to my auto shop in order to get this. However, I'm thinking that it might be worth it, so maybe I should drive over to the auto shop and put on the lime green. So we'll do that after, I think. I think that I do want to go for lime green though. That does look really good. Could go for the crew color too. I did the STX in the crew color. It's like a mint green. Honestly, doesn't look bad. Could do that. You know, let's do that for right now. Maybe we'll decide that we actually like it later. We'll see. The trim color on the inside of the car, I want to go for something that looks good, but something that's not like too aggressive. I don't want to go for like a red or something like that and then match it up with the green. I feel like that would be kind of bad looking. So I'm wondering about just going for like maybe a dark steel, something like that. Doesn't look bad, so we'll go dark steel for right now, and then yeah, so that looks pretty good. Then we could go for a roll cage in here. I'm not gonna go for one though, and the drag seats and all that. I just don't think it looks that good, so we'll avoid it for right now. For the roof, we could go carbon on that if we chose to. I don't think that it really works with this livery though, so I'll just leave that off, to be honest. For these skirts, we can go primary or secondary on these if we so choose. I feel like it almost works to not. Because it matches up with the front and the rear bumper a little bit better, so let's keep it stock actually for right now. However, for the spoiler, we can go for the secondary lip spoiler. We can also go plastic on that if we choose to as well, or of course we could go carbon. Carbon might not be a bad idea in all honesty. I kind of like the look of the carbon. We also have the stock car spoiler, we have the drag spoiler, the mid-level spoiler wing, the high level wing as well. We got the drift wing, the tuner wing, the race wing, of course, and then back to stock. I kind of think that maybe going for a carbon option wouldn't be too bad. And you know what, if we go for a carbon option for this, maybe we should go for something on the rear panel. Maybe we go for the carbon rear panel. Let's do that. I feel like that looks pretty good. What about the grille? Do we have a carbon option there at all? I don't think that we did. No, we got to go black on that. That's kind of annoying, but you know what, we just kind of got to deal with it, so we will deal with it. For the suspension on this, I don't want to fully slam it, I don't think, or maybe I do. I think I want to go street suspension. We're gonna go street on that. Race transmission, let's go for that as well. The turbo tuning as well. For the wheels, I think I want to go for something high end. I just don't know what yet, so we're gonna have to take a look through here and see if there's something. The Super G's are really nice looking with this. Actually, they work really well, so that's a good option. We also have the regular Cheetah RRs that we could go for as well. The Solars work too. Man, there's some good options here, honestly. There's some really good options here. So under the high-end category, we got some good ones. Under the sport category, let's take a look in here and see if there's anything that kind of sticks out to us. The Mercies, of course, look good. I love those rims. The Endos aren't too bad either. You know, I don't mind the Endos on this either, so could go for that too. The S Racers even are pretty good. Not a super fan of them though. I'm honestly thinking I want to go with the Super Gs. They just look so good. Let's do the Super Gs, why not? And then for the color on these, we could go black, but I kinda like how there's the like black with the like color as well. So I'm kind of wondering about going for like maybe a stone silver, but at the same time the black matches with the livery so nicely. So maybe we go for a carbon black for these wheels. I think that's gonna be, you know, kind of in between. It looks pretty good, I think. Bulletproof tires though, we gotta go for those, of course. For the windows, let's go for those as well. And then I think we're pretty much done customizing. We're gonna take it outside. I'm gonna see if I like the mint green or if I want to go to my auto shop quickly and just put on the lime green. So let's head outside because I think we're pretty much done customizing. So we are the first person out so far. I do like the mint. I don't know if it's exactly what I want. I feel like it does look really good. Oh man, do I want to keep this? Okay, you know what guys? I changed it to lime green. I went to the auto shop and I checked it out and it just looks better. It just simply looks better. So we're gonna rock with the lime green. I think the lime, it's so bright and it looks so good. I don't know. I just don't see a way that I can go without it. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna rock out with the lime green. It's looking so good. It's looking so good. So no shot.
Oh my god.
No way.
That is too funny.
I actually just went all the way to my auto shop and changed the color to lime green because I don't have it unlocked. I'm 5 stunt jumps off and then I went and I changed it to lime green. That is deadly. Well,
that's actually wild.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That is so funny. I'm really excited to start talking about these cars because
oh, and look at Twingo. What is that? Galaxy? Whoa, are those bronze rims? Oh, I like it. Man, oh wow.
You guys both did lime green.
Oh,
yeah.
It's too good in lime green. That's the only color I picture this car in.
I was thinking about doing lime green too. That's
no way.
Give it into the intrusive thoughts.
Man,
I'm glad I didn't.
Business battle. Good stuff, my friend.
Business battle.
I can't wait to drive this. Actually, I haven't properly driven this yet.
Oh yeah. Well, it's well, you guys are gonna have fun because I've driven it and I know how it is. So I'll meet you guys at the observatory. Try not to hit too many trees or street lamps or anything.
I'll be fine.
Oh, that's what you think.
I can handle it.
That's what you think.
The lime up.
The lime.
Stop! That was terrible.
The lime up.
It was really good and terrible at the same time.
Yeah, NPC, it's your turn to talk.
Okay, so I feel like lime green is the only color I've ever seen this car in, like in my head. I've only pictured it in lime greens. Of course, that's what we went with. And then the secondary color is a metallic black. If you have a colored pearlescent on top of black, it gets all like funky and stuff. So I changed that to a bluish silver. I didn't want it to be overly glossy with like an ice white because I thought that takes away from the aggressiveness of this vehicle. But I pretty much went with secondary options where I could, that being the grille, the bumper, the rear panel, the skirts, and the roof. I didn't add a carbon roof because it gets like, it's not the same shade of black. And then the interior, I made a lime green as well because I like that the stock seats utilize the color really well. How the colors are kind of like ingrained and meshed into each other. For the hood, I went with the
same
it's kind of like the
one as
stock
I did.
hood with the vents. I think
the
this is a really good looking
vented
hood.
stock hood, I think it's called.
Oh, is it?
I think so. Yeah.
And then lastly, for the rims, I went with
Crackers.
Yes, under the muscle category because I liked the thicker tires. I didn't like how, because by default this car has pretty thick tires on its stock rims, and I didn't like how it looked when I changed that to like the high end like thin tires. So I kept it thicker by adding crackers, and I think, you know, of course, 5-spoke muscle rims look good on muscle cars.
Yes, and you've went for light smoke on your tint, I've noticed.
I did go for light smoke so that you could see the interior, and you can see the seats and stuff.
Interesting.
And then, last two things is that I didn't throw on a spoiler because there's no primary lip spoiler unless it's stock. So that's just what I left it. And I added no livery because I was actually thinking about adding this exact livery. And I just decided that I liked the simplicity a little bit more in my car. But I was like so close to picking that one. But I did like the simplicity a little more. I thought the car looks really nice in just green and black, and that's it.
I agree.
That's very nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very good. Very good. Okay. All right, Twingo.
All right.
I want to hear. I want to hear what color you've chosen.
This is a Galaxy Blue.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought so.
Galaxy Blue, underrated blue. I love this blue. It's a very nice blue. I wanted to get more of a navy blue, but see, it's between this and Midnight, which is a bit too dark.
Yeah.
This is like a little not the direction I wanted to go with it, but I think it pulls off its own goodness with it, you know?
Yeah. It's interesting.
And I did that for the secondary too.
Nice.
Of course, I did this very epic stripes livery. It's kind of got that RT stripes you see on those old Challengers,
or the TAs, the newer like TAs. Yeah,
those look super sick. And the black stripes down the middle look also very nice.
Yeah, like
if there was a black stripes just by themselves, I might have.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised there wasn't one.
It's only blue, red, and white.
Yeah, blue, red, and white, which is interesting. But I mean, it makes sense. But I don't know. At the same time, a black striped livery really would have made sense, considering all they would have had to do is just remove the side livery on this one.
Yeah, honestly.
And then just have black stripes. But I guess.
Too much for ROCKSTAR.
Yeah, I guess no.
Oh, well.
I guess no. So nice.
Yeah. Then I did a primary front bumper as well. I was thinking a carbon one, but there was no other carbon, so nothing.
Right.
And I did the Cheetah RR rims, low profile tires.
I like them
because I really like how that looked. I wasn't sure. I didn't think I wanted to do a thick rubber tire. I didn't make it like a super drag car or anything that needs all that rubber.
Yeah.
So I think this looks pretty fair.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I almost put cheetahs on mine, but because I use cheetahs all the time, I decided to switch it up and go for something a little bit different today. But I think your car looks great. I really do.
Yeah.
I think that looks awesome.
I like how the interior matches the rim color.
Yeah, is the interior a bronze?
It's something like a bronze. I think it was like a something brown, like a sienna or bleached or something.
That's sick.
I think,
I love brown utilization.
Brown interiors are so nice.
Yeah, I do like that a lot. Very nice. Well, yeah, excellent job.
On to yours.
So I went with lime green.
Wow, I couldn't tell.
Right?
How original.
Yeah. And
Looks great.
I went
Good
with
color choice.
I went with the same livery that the Twingo went for, which is the black stripes with the side stripes. And then there's a couple things I did. I went for the carbon front bumper, and I went for the black front grille because it's the closest I could get to carbon. This is another one of those cars that has black and carbon options, but not for both. Like it's like there's some things that are black, some things that you can put carbon, some things that you can put carbon but you can't put black. It makes no sense. But anyways, huge piss off. Anyway, whatever. I went for the same hood as NPC. The vented stock hood. I think it looks great. It just adds a little more detail to the hood, which I think is nice. Because there's some of the hoods on this car are just extremely ugly. Like if any of you put on the bug catcher, I would hope I would hope that you would instantly lose, because the bug catchers are just. They're just so terrible looking. Yeah, exactly. The stock hood is the best one, and just adding the vents is just a nice little touch. For the interior color, I went for I think it's like a dark steel or something like that. I just didn't want black, but I went for dark steel because I think it looks pretty good. Oh, the flares here, that's good. And then I kept the stock skirts in the stock like plasticky black color.
Oh.
And then to match up with the front bumper, I wanted to do some more carbon, so I went for the carbon trunk lid spoiler, the carbon stock spoiler, I guess it is, and the carbon headlights or tail light surround. For the exhaust, I went for the angled exhaust because the big bore is too big. It looks like obnoxious.
No, you're mixing it up. The big bore was the smallest of the three big bores.
Oh, okay.
It was the race exhaust that looked like the big bores.
The race exhaust is too big. It looks ridiculous. It's like having like a diesel's exhaust on a Hellcat. It just makes no sense. Like it's just dumb looking. So didn't go for that. Also didn't go for the carbon roof because I just didn't just didn't really work.
Yeah,
I think I
it's a stripe.
could have pulled it off, I think, but it just wouldn't look as good, I don't think so.
Mhm.
And then for the rims, I went for the Super G's because I haven't used them before, I don't think. And they're kind of interesting because if you look at them, actually it's really hard to tell right now. I don't even think you can tell. I might have perfectly color matched them actually, but the Super G has black and then the color of your wheel, like both of them on it. If that makes sense. Like it's like, it's actually a perfect example. It's like these wheels where it has like the black in the middle that you can change the color of. And then the rest of the rim stays the same, except the Super G's are like, I don't know how to explain it, but like the sides of like the spokes are black and then the front is what gets color on it. So
I see what you're talking about.
yeah. So I went for that, and yeah, I think it looks real good, so I'm happy with it.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's so funny that we both pulled out with lime green and black. It's built for the Hellfire.
Yeah, no, it is. It definitely is. I have a question for NPC.
Is this a roasting time question?
It's like a half roast.
Or do we just want to get into roasting time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And I'm starting with
Do it.
you.
Let's do it.
Why didn't you pick the secondary spoiler?
'Cause I think it looks better in the primary.
I gotta say, I agree with that
Yeah.
in the primary.
You know, it definitely does look good in the primary. I will say that, but I think it would have been, just to get a little more black on your car, I think it would have been nice to put the secondary, but it doesn't look bad. I just think I probably would have done that in the secondary.
Mhm.
I gotta say, I really like what Aaron's done with this. How it's kind of like green all throughout the middle. It's super flat
Yeah.
and has like a perfect rectangular shape to it.
Yeah.
With the car or with the black bumper and the skirts, kind of separating it with the roof. I just really like how that falls together.
Yeah, it does work really, really nicely. I think it looks great. What doesn't look great is the lime green interior.
I think it looks.
It's a little
amazing.
It
questionable to me.
looks like puke, I think.
I
a
like
little
the
bit.
seats, but if you could
If you could keep the dash black, I think, yeah, but unfortunately it's just not an option. But I just think the lime green, I think it would have looked better in a darker, like more
I'm gonna investigate the flare.
more neutral
Okay.
color. Yeah, thank you. Please get rid of that. Thank you. Bless you. Yeah, that's and I think there's too much tire on your wheels. I like the crackers, but I think that they're a very old looking rim on a modern car, and I just don't think it works that well.
Mm-hmm.
If there was like a slightly more modern looking rim with a little less tire, I think that would have been like perfect. But I don't know what those rims are, other than obviously the Cheetah RRs or the Super Gs.
Something in between these ones, even.
Yeah,
maybe a little
that's
bit
what
nicer.
I mean. Like a little more tire than the Cheetahs, but
What tire has
sports?
is, like,
Maybe, yeah.
I think
no,
sports.
maybe the
sports
street
sports
ones.
like gets as big.
I don't know.
Like low
I think
profile
sports are a tiny bit off of high ends.
They're very even.
Yeah, they're pretty close. Like they're pretty close, but I think sports have slightly more tire. But and I also think that your pearlescent makes your roof look funny.
What
Is it
other
a white
pearlescent?
pearlescent?
It's a bluish silver.
The bluish silver. But I understand why you did it, because it does make the rest of the car look good. So
It makes the green.
If
look
I
very
left
nice.
the green, if I left the lime green pearlescent, the roof would have looked terrible.
I think you should have made the pearlescent black, or like maybe like a dark steel or something, to
That's
get
possible.
to get like more of the black, but also still some shine on the green. But yeah, I don't know. I understand why
It's a
you
tough
did what you did. Yeah, if only you could choose a different pearlescent for the primary and the secondary. Wouldn't that
Yeah.
be wonderful?
2 wish list items for GTA 6: custom
Yeah.
rim sizes and that.
Have you guys seen the customization for GTA 6?
No, have they said?
The
have they
leaks,
showed anything?
from the leaks, it's crazy. You can customize like your steering wheel and stuff. Like
Whoa.
like
Oh,
like
you
the
can do
like,
that at Benny's already.
no, like the stitching on your steering wheel, and
That's-
like the center of your steering wheel, and like
Oh,
the
very nice.
the like footwell and stuff like that, and the
Whoa,
stitching
that's
in the
super
interior.
cool.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
Hype.
yeah.
I think the most valid criticism that I've heard so far is like the lime green interior. I think that the shade is like, some of the colors are just off like a little bit.
It's not
I don't know
quite the
how to
same.
describe it.
Yeah,
The
and-
dashboard especially. I think I was looking more so at the seats because I really
yeah.
like I was thinking about maybe like adding a roll cage, and I really like the padding of the lime green, but
yeah.
I think these seats just look way too cool, and I wanted them to match the primary color of the car, because I feel like when you look into it, it gives it more depth.
I feel like honestly, like if you went for like a bleached brown interior or something like that,
Ooh.
or maybe even stone silver, that would have been like crazy looking, like super good. But
If
still,
anything, I just would have made it black.
that's valid
It's
too.
green and black. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, exactly. So overall, though, still a good looking car. I really don't have
Very
anything
good
that negative to say about anyone's car. I don't even have anything to say about Kai's car, other than maybe I would have taken the pearlescent off, because it makes the livery look a little funny at some angles.
I think it
but-
just kind of shines with the car.
Yeah,
Kind of
but yeah,
almost looks blended into it.
I don't think it looks bad. It's just I would maybe
It's a
change the pearl to maybe even just a little bit of a darker pearl or something. But still, I think it looks great as well. So
I've got a couple of criticisms. Well, first is that we can all agree black stripes, like just by themselves, would look amazing. I like how there's like this gauntlet text, but I don't like how the front fender runs over.
yeah, and it doesn't get included.
That is very true.
yeah, it is annoying. I do not like that either.
That was one of the things that like kind of took me off.
Yeah.
I bet I didn't even notice that until you started talking about
I
it.
think it's just a matter of Dodge was building the car, and then they're like, oh, let's throw a wide body on it, and forgot to like take the livery off and put it over.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's an aftermarket fender situation.
Well, yeah, we'll chalk it up to that. My excuse at least.
I was trying to think about like a solution to that, and like maybe they could pinstripe it or something. But even I don't know. I think pinstripes are too thin for like a.
I think it would still. I think if it went over the fender though, it would look even worse almost, because I think it'd be all bulgy, in that one spot. I think I don't think it would work that much.
I think this
sadly.
is like the better option already, but I don't know. I'm personally not a fan of that.
Yeah, that's valid.
And then
That's fair.
HarmNone, I do have to call you out on this. There's inconsistency in your options, sir.
The carbon and the
The
black.
carbon and the black.
Yeah,
I purposefully
I
made
can't.
my secondary color black and picked all the secondary options so that I could avoid that.
Yeah, I understand. You can't win. You just can't win. It's one of those cars. It's like
tough.
if I had the ability to pick black for everything, I would have. If I had the ability to pick carbon for everything, I would have. But I just didn't. So it's like I just did what I could. And
I'm
I feel like the lime green on the grill would look even better though.
I don't like color on the grill. I think it looks bad.
I agree. I feel like, especially for like lighter cars, you need more depth.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like
Because like your car's pretty dark, so it works.
yeah, your car's very dark, so it works. But it's just I think if I went lime on that, I feel like it would have looked really like gross actually. I hate the grill on this car, to be completely honest, other than the option that I think we all picked, like, but the one with the split in the middle is just absolutely abhorrently disgusting.
Yeah.
It looks so nerdy. It looks like a trans.
no, it
Like
literally
you ever
looks
see
like
Optimus Prime without his mask on?
no, but I've definitely
He just looks so like old, like gross, and like he looks really sleek when he's got the mouth cover on.
I see.
I'll throw a picture of it
Oh,
on
I see.
screen.
Like from the live
Yeah,
action
I
ones?
can
Yeah.
see you.
Like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ones?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I totally know what you're. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It just looks like it's wearing like 16 pairs of glasses with the front thing on. Like it's just like I don't know. Like no disrespect if you wear one pair of glasses. If you wear more than one, though, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know, but overall, I think all the cars look really good.
Wait. I have one more thing. The black of your livery runs over your carbon spoiler, and I think it looks funky
It works.
a little.
I think it's fine.
I need to distinguish our vehicles.
Yeah,
So that
it's,
they're so like.
yeah,
There's
that's
really not all that much to call out, but
No.
I need to distinguish them.
that's a valid point. I don't think black over the carbon looks bad though necessarily. I think it works. I think it would have almost worked better if I had gone for the carbon roof maybe to get some more black over carbon. But yeah, I don't know. I don't mind it at all really. I think it looks pretty good overall.
I'm actually like, I would feel fucking sorry for whoever has to sell their car, because like, I don't know, this one, it's kind of like the Thrax customization battle where there's no clear like outlier, right? I think
Yeah.
all the vehicles look great. It's just like, with the Thrax, we all had like a unique customization with
Yeah.
this one. We just have two, like, basically the same.
Yeah.
Copy the homemade, but change like a couple
I
of
tell
things.
you,
You'll find out.
Aaron and I's colors are the same, and Kai and I's liveries are the same. So
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
pretty. It's like a Venn diagram kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what's up in the comments on the video. I mean, Let's hope the pinned comment doesn't get removed again. That was just crazy.
Right.
I don't know why that happens. I don't know why YouTube has to be dumb like that,
I
but
know.
they do.
So annoying.
I was so sad. There was like 40. I don't know about like. Obviously, your numbers probably gonna be a lot higher, Mason. But
Yeah.
I had like 40 views. I had like 40 votes already, and then I remember checking it before I went to sleep, and I woke up the next morning and it was gone.
Yeah.
And I reposted the pin comment, and it just had like 3 likes.
Yeah, no,
after that, so-
mine's, yeah, I don't even know what mine has, but I know that,
Brutal.
I know it was kind of rough, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, make sure you guys vote in the pinned comments on all of our videos for who you think deserves to win this customization battle. Of course, you can vote for more than one person if you like, and of course, you can vote for none of us if you don't like any of the customizations too. Feel free to do that as well. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, dislike if you didn't. Go subscribe to NPC and Twingo as well. Subscribe to me, subscribe to my second channel if you feel like it as well. And I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.